Good morning. Welcome to Have a Cup of Coffee with CJ. And this morning I want to talk to the mothers. I want to know, why do you demand respect from your kids when you give them none? Now, doing my hair again today. So, let's get into the discussion. I I thought about this topic after I saw this story this picture on Facebook. It showed a girl, young girl, looked be in her 20s, she was at a little kid's graduation, grade school graduation, and her shorts were all the way showing all of her booty cheeks and up her butt crack so you going to a kid's function, we talking about 5-year-old kids, and you looking like this. That's no respect for the kid. Then you want to turn around and ask the kid to respect something you say. But it starts with saying and doing. What you say is what you do. My father always told me, don't never believe what somebody tell you. Watch what they do. Their actions is what's the truth. If they don't go coincide with each other, you better believe what the actions is telling you, because that's the real truth in it. Now, you can delay it as long as you want to in denial with yourself and let a person continue to run game on you when you seeing what you seeing. So that's number one. You have to learn how to accept how a person is, and if you want to deal with those habits that they have, that's on you. But it starts with you teaching your kid what to accept and not to accept. Because I'm pretty sure that mother that I saw there, if she have any kids at home, she walking around the house naked, and that is not a proper thing to do. Then when men are saying things to you out on the streets because you're showing everything, and I don't agree for men doing that either, but I'm just saying it opens up the door because they seeing all your goods. So they're gonna approach a person who's all their goods they see, because that resembles prostitution to them. That's how they go on the street and find some. And also, what made me want to talk about this is because I started watching Hell in Harlem with Fred Williamson. I didn't watch it all, but I'm looking back then, in the movies they were doing fight scenes in a three-piece suit and some Stacey Adams and hats, and now we done got reduced to wearing pajamas outside and bonnets. Now I love bonnets, I got to tell you, but I don't like them outside. I tie a scarf around before I wear a bonnet. That's just how it is for me. Because I think a bonnet is not something I want to wear out like that. It get you a stylish one. Make you one up. Make one that look like a hat if you want to wear it out. It's like pajamas. That's what sweatpants is made for. To wear out, to run to the store and all of that. It's that this generation has no class, and you teaching the kids the same thing. And I understand it's a cycle. It could be a cycle that you need to break because of how your mother was. Because if you wasn't taught respect, you don't know it unless you gain it along the way, because you're around your friends' parents that showed how respectful women act and what they do and how they dress and move and carry themselves. And that's what you know you want to be, then you will turn around and do that thing. But some people can't get out the cycle of what their parents did. My parent ran around here and wore this and wore that, and it's a time for all of that. And a parent is supposed to teach you timing ain't when you in grade school to be running around here seeing everybody's booty out. These kids got so much to worry about. When we was growing up, it was only male and female. Now they got the LGBTQ, got to know who and what and not to offend this and that. That's a lot on babies, 5-year-olds, and then to turn around to have a parent that's running around here smoking in front of them, cussing in front of them, and being naked in front of them is really out of order. That's what you teaching them, because how are they gonna know anything different unless they're around somebody with the class and showing them what proper etiquette is when you out these kids lack any class, and it's heartbreaking. And I know class is not something that you can get with money, because there's a lot of classless ones out here with no money, like Sexy Red, all that, all that blatant disrespect against your body. And when you get older, you done wore yourself out with all that bull crap. I'm 57 years old, and I'm pretty sure I ain't nowhere near as wore out as these girls out here, running around here doing whatever. And I said whatever, and yes, I know some of it come from the parenting, because I done watched the mothers call their kids bitches and hoes, and nope. You teaching them to communicate like that, but you think they communicating with other women like that until they come across one like me, and I finna let you call me bitches and hoes. Because if you think you're going to do that, you're not going to be around me. You get that one time to call me that, but you won't be around me no more with all that blatant disrespect. My friends are not bitches. I never bow down to bitch, 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 bitch. No. When I called you a bitch, I really meant it, and our friendship is probably pretty much over. You know, if I call you a bitch, that's what bitch meant to us. So starting with that, you getting blatantly disrespected in my eyes with the who's around you, because I ain't into that. And you could describe me in many other ways outside of a bitch. Pick another word out the dictionary that describes me, and when you're mad at me, call me that. But don't call me that. But anyway, that is my rant for today. How can you ask your kids for respect when you don't respect them? What you say is what you do. You tell your kids, don't smoke cigarettes. But if you do smoke cigarettes because you know it's bad and you don't want them to get into the habit, so you lie, you better not never let them see you smoking. Because if they see you smoking, then they know you talking some bullshit. You said this, but you doing that. So yeah, I can understand you lying to them about that, because that's a bad habit to get into. But you can't let them see it, because they're going to imitate what they see and not what you're saying. So just keep that in mind. Now, and another thing that I got to change. Shape types. That's another question I want to ask. They keep saying, what shape type are you? I know my socks, all that don't match, but this is what I got on this morning. But anyway, shape types. An apple. I don't know if I'm an apple. I don't know if I'm a triangle, a reverse triangle, or any of those things. So, my new style, shape, we should be named after our parents. I got Eddie's top and I got Octavina's bottom. So my new shape style is Ed V. Ed